Hello, my name is Fransiskus Asisi Aditya Dwiandri. My student number is 2402013 and in here I'm going to discuss about my personal assignment, my first personal assignment in English Professional and in listening section. So the track that I chose was track number two, which is a track about the botany class, and the second track was track number 53, which is a conversation between an advisor and a student. So in first track, in track number two, in botany class, it the teacher was talking about a phyllotaxy, which is the arrangement of leaf in a plant. Uh, the teacher mentioned about how it was actually different in each plant, and it's actually not because it was put randomly, but it's actually it has a purpose, which is to make sure that the plant itself has maximum sunlight input without interference of another leaves. So in that track, he mentioned about three leaf arrangement, which is alternate arrangement, which is an arrangement that only has one leaf in each node, and then the second one is opposite arrangement, which is two leaves in each node and they're on opposition, and the third kind of arrangement that they mention in here, which is they mention as the rarest, which is it is a world arrangement that is an arrangement of leaf that has more than three or more leaves in each node. In that video later on, I'm sorry, in that track later on, they will mention about they put an assignment which is to visit University Botanical Garden, because in there the student can find lots of kind of plants and all of them was already labeled with their name, and the assignment was to find at least three plants of each leaf arrangement. And the teacher mentioned about it is really hard to find the third arrangement, which is world arrangement, so they need to take some time to find a plant that has world leaf arrangement. And the teacher also mentioned to not postpone the assignment until Thursday night, because the University Botanical Garden was closed at sunset. So that's the whole point of the track in the track number two. And moving on, we're talking about the second track, which is the track number 53. In this track, it was about the conversation between a student named Sean and an advisor. Sean was confused of because there are two kind of biology class, which is an introduction to biological science and biology 101. So he asked the advisor what was the difference between those two. The advisor mentioned about how the introduction to biological science is in general way, while in biology 101 is more scientific way, which is why in biology 101 they have laboratory, while in introduction to biological science they don't have laboratory. So Sean was confused which one should he take, and the advisor also mentioned about the biology 101 has more credit than the introduction to biology, and the advisor also asked Sean what was the major that he's going to take, which turns out Sean doesn't really know what is it going to be because he's still a freshman. So the advisor was advising Sean to decide to what major that he want to take, and Sean decided that he want to take the biology uh, course. So he asked again. So if he takes the biology 101, which is the prerequisite for a for scientific major, should he takes biology introduction to scientific biology, biological science, I'm sorry, which is the not the prerequisite for non-science major, and the advisor say that it's not needed anymore. So if Sean later on decided to take not non-science major, then he doesn't need to take introduction to biological science because he already take biology 101. So that's the whole point of the track, and that's also my restatement video about that. Thank you for listening, and I'm sorry if there's a mistake. I hope to see you in the next opportunity.